things pet. Don't miss out on money-saving coupons keeping your pets happy and healthy with the best pet products available. 21st Century Pet Vitamins ranked #1 at PetSmart. You can only find 21st Century Pet Nutrition products at your local PetSmart store or order online at www.petsmart.com. Your pets deserve the best. They deserve 21st Century Pet Health products today. They're your best friends. Tell them Larry sent you.
PM Show Weekend Edition on CRN Digital Talk Radio. I'm Michael Horn. Once again, the star of our show, the one and only Mr. Fred Dreyer.
Here's Barry. Listen to this one.
No acts of terror will ever shake the resolve of this great nation, alter that character, or eclipse the light of the values that we stand for. Today we mourn for more Americans who represent the very best of the United States of America. We will not waver in our commitment to see that justice is done for this terrible act, and make no mistake, justice will be done.
Oh, yeah, there he is. There's the king. He's telling you exactly. You can count on him when he says to you, make no mistake, justice will be done. You know what justice would be done for me is for a squad car to pull up and arrest him, Obama, and everybody in his cabal, and take him off for treason, sedition, for lying to the American people, and for compliance in murder.
The embassy there in Libya was asking months before for added security. They knew there was some problem going on. They asked for more. As a matter of fact, not only did they not get any more people there to go ahead and be more security, they took people away. It's almost like they opened the doors for it. Now the Senate's investigating this, but everybody blamed it at the White House. Everybody blamed it on this video. It's supposedly a video that incensed the Muslims.
A smoke screen.
And it was apparently a planned attack on September 11th to go in there and kill those 4 people.
And everybody in the area knew it except the American people. Why didn't the American people know it?
Because we weren't told.
We
White
were
House
told
held
by
it
the
back.
mainstream media,
Covered it
by
up.
Jay Carney, by Barry, by a liberal cabal of criminals that this guy has stacked. Remember, go to my Facebook page, folks, and take a look at the 31 czars. Take a look at their faces. Take a look at non-elected officials who are in charge of America, who are in charge of destroying capitalism, who are in charge of undermining the spirit and the morality of this country, whose specific job is to hinder, cripple, and to cut the Achilles tendons of America's prosperity. This is the evil that is out there promoted by Barack Obama. This is the big tantrum of the 60s come home to roost. It's protected by the mainstream media, and I'm looking over here at this monitor, and it's Chris Matthews, who I loathe. I think that he is as big a weasel as can possibly be. I think I've relayed this to you folks before. I met him on Arnold Schwarzenegger's bus when he was running for governor years ago, and on my way down to San Diego, to help out, to be there in good faith, and so forth and so on. And I met him on the bus, and he was introduced to me, and he said, "Of course, hey, this is Fred Dreyer. Say hi to Chris Matthews." And I said, "I know who he is," and I just walked right past him. I went back and sat down at the back of the bus. And my good friend and attorney, Tony Capozzo, says, "What did you do?" And I said, "I went right past this guy."
I know who he is.
He said, why would you do that? You shouldn't do that. I said, "Why? You want me to make friends?" This guy's a geek. This guy is anti-American. And if you ask him, he'll tell you he's anti-American. So that's him, But what we have, folks, my God, what we have here is the cracking and the opening up of the liberal egg, and that's what we have, and that's what you're seeing, and that's what's going to unfold. And I can only pray and hope that Paul Ryan tomorrow eviscerates Biden, and next week Romney in the square communicates these truths and goes right at Barack Obama's lying and his manipulation of the American people and the Constitution. Now, here's a real interesting set of circumstances for you. is that right now in front of the subcommittee, there is dialogue going on, and the dialogue is such that the mainstream media, some of them are now going to start to pull back a little bit and recede a little bit from their overly attention giving to Barry.
Why?
Because I think they smell a rat.
Billing out of the ship because they
I
realized there was a
honestly
cover up here?
Yeah, I think they do.
Save their own necks?
You know, and again, I will always say this to you. I hate to qualify these things, but this is an absolute fact. I am not a Republican. I am a constitutional conservative, believe in right of center politics and the Constitution of America. I believe in all of these things. I believe in America and the greatness of the individual. The individual. When Ronald Reagan spoke to us, spoke to me, and I met him once, and he was terrific, and he was just infectious to be around, and to see all of this, all of what he stood for, being insulted by liberals at this level, with the aiding and abetting of mainstream media is such a heartbreak. It's a disgrace for everybody, you know, forget me for a minute. But it's just an absolute heartbreak. And we really want to be able to celebrate America and the Constitution of the United States. And in order to do that, you need help, not only from the president, who was the titular head of conservatism, should it be Mitt Romney, and also the mainstream media, who reflects the greatness of the country, but they don't do it. Anyway, don't go away, folks. We've got another couple of segments left and some more sound bites, so stay right there.
PM Show, weekend edition on CRN Digital Talk Radio with the one and only Fred Dreyer. You can email Fred incoming at crni.net. That's the email address, incoming at crni.net. Check out his Facebook page. Look at the 21 czars that are posted there. Facebook.com/The Real Fred Dreyer.